Hi, folks. Welcome back to Pop Up Fizzle. I'm Jeff.
I'm Heidi.
And we are back with another episode of Farscape. This time, episode 19, Nerve. Last time, we're dealing with a stray virus, an intelligent virus.
I think they called it intelligent.
Intelligent, sure.
But sure, intelligent is what they meant, but whatever. You know, they speak weird microts and arns and cycles and such.
Sure.
Frel and Dren.
Exactly.
Whatever.
Yeah, I never know what the Frelendrin they're talking about. So we are going to jump into this episode. Before we do, there are a couple of things we need you to do for us.
Well, first of all...
Such professionals here.
What? First of all, if all is going according to plan, this will be one of the first things that's going to be dropping for the new year. So happy 2021. I hope that you've welcomed our new alien overlords at this time.
Yes. And furthermore, we hope that you, celebrated the passing of 2020 with all your might, because and I'm sure you are as happy as I am to see that thing go.
Yeah, and hopefully we're going to just knock on everything that counts, that 2021 doesn't tell 2020 to hold its beer.
Right.
So the other important things that we wanted to talk about. Which
is actually where I was going, by the way, but that's okay.
That's okay. We are so glad that every one of you has come along for the ride so far. If you do like what we're doing here, please give each video a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And if you want to see all of our full reactions, all you'd have to do is join our Patreon, and
link's always down here somewhere, as well as our Cash App thing. If you want to do a one-time donation, you don't even have to do that. But we do want to say, just in a moment of seriousness here, that you actually made our 2020 better than it would have been otherwise.
Yeah.
Being stuck and seeing the same four walls all the time and that kind of thing, and dealing with kids that are just as antsy as we are, and Heidi working a lot of hours when she's not doing this, and me wrangling kids and schoolwork and all those things as well, and trying to write some books that still haven't come out. We've got a lot on our plate in 2020, but you guys have made it a better 2020 for your presence and for watching along with us and commenting and all the things that you do to make this channel worth coming back for. We don't make money doing this. If you see how many subscribers we have, although it is growing a little bit,
so
we're still very tiny, but we appreciate the interaction. We appreciate the fact that you like Farscape and keep coming back to watch it with us, or that you like Deep Space Nine and keep watching that with Heidi, or that you like any of the other shows that we've been doing. Each of you, whether you're somebody who takes the time to comment or not, we see those little numbers tick up. We know that people are watching and participating, and we appreciate that.
Yeah.
So you've made our 2020, as hard as it still was, a lot better for your presence here. So take that from us. Thank you. We appreciate you. And we hope that 2021 will be better for all of us, including you. So here's hoping. And we're going to have more Farscape, and we're going to have more Deep Space Nine, and we're going to have some surprises that are coming, as well as some old favorites. So you never know. But we are happy to be jumping into 2021 with you. Now, with that said, we're going to jump into Nerve and see what the crew of Moya is up to in this episode. When we're done with that, we will give you our thoughts on the episode, and then you can do the same. Jump down to the comments below. Let us know what you thought about that and how wrong we were about everything that we said.
Please.
We pretty much expect that. We have really nice people on our channel, but we know what the internet is. It's a cesspool of disinformation and angry people. So
wretched hive of villainy.
Scum and villainy, yeah. So we'll dive in there expecting the worst, and we'll be surprised, as we always are, about how great you guys are. So here we go.
You sure you should be exercising?
Why not? Leave me alone!
Ew. That's not good.
No.
All right, knock off the completely healed crap and talk to me.
But that knife must have pierced my peripheral nerve, and once that is damaged, it doesn't regenerate. So within 50 or 60 hours, it's going to fail, and I am going to die. The only treatment is a tissue graft from a genetically compatible donor.
When you get inside the base, you're gonna have to find a tissue match.
If he's found out, we're all put at risk.
This mission is foolhardy, Crichton.
Yep.
Good luck.
The planet is an uninhabitable gas giant, but it has a large moon on the far side.
Yavin 4?
You going somewhere?
With you? At least take this.
This is Laurent.
Told you I was talented.
Full of surprises, Archiana.
Could use the help. If you're gonna help.
8 targeting systems have just locked onto us.
Fun.
Typical warm peacekeeper welcome. Prowler to Gamic base. What's with the weapons locks, you idiots? Can't you tell a friend from a foe? It's not a good idea to gun down a superior officer.
I'm Talona Jarvio, commander of this base. But we do need to see your identship.
This says your name is Lorraine McGillicuddy.
Satisfied.
Delighted to have you with us, Captain. You brought a civilian with you.
You're getting nosy.
Just admiring your taste. I've never seen a species quite like hers.
Males outnumber females here?
Some of this dialogue provided by Samurai Cop.
For sure.
Okay.
She gives good value.
She has her moments.
Oh, hey, I know this guy.
The more they look at me, the less they look at you.
If you would place your hand in here, thank you, Captain. Genetic verification required.
Analyzing. Genetic scan verified.
Satisfied.
So how'd they pull that off?
Yeah, I'm curious. Ruh-roh.
Was that PC Tech Girl?
Seems legit.
What are you doing here?
I've been assigned to a new development project here.
It's okay. She's a friend.
Crichton, this is a very good friend.
Unless I find a match for this tissue sample of Aeryn's, she'll die.
I can fake the work orders and the medtechs won't ask any questions. John, you should stay hidden. Suppose somebody here knew the real Lorraine.
Oh, I came to see how you were doing.
Uh-huh. Okay, yeah.
Came to see if I was dead so you could start going through my possessions.
Oh, I resent your unfounded accusation.
Rigel, you were needed on command.
Thank you.
Don't need your last moments taken up that way.
Aeryn is deteriorating fast.
The nerve that was damaged regulates toxin removal functions.
Can you filter them out?
Dialysis.
How'd you like to stay? With me, you'll be comfortable and protected.
My policy's no free samples.
Blech.
We don't need to find a donor. Our medics can now synthesize paraformal tissue. 1 dose, some bed rest, and she'll be as healthy as ever.
Wow. That seems...
Too easy?
Yeah.
Thanks doesn't even begin to cover it.
Go.
That man. He is an imposter. Seize him.
Wow. This is the worst amusement park ever.
I used to play this game at Chuck E. Cheese.
I am Scorpius. But of course you are. What species are you? And who are you working for?
It's such a great job with the makeup here. Like he looks like bone almost.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Well.
You stay the hell out of my mind, you freak.
They help
Dialysis.
stabilize you until Crichton returns with a cure. Whether it works or not, Zan, I commend you on your ingenuity.
Taldo is dead. Struck down by a weak, pathetic, inferior being. You will die in my hands.
I suspect our captain has turned renegade.
I don't even think John would recognize you. Let's track him down and find out.
It's like a clip show without being a clip show.
Yeah.
Your memory holds an impressive array of other races, Crichton. I want to know who sent him here, and why.
No, he's put up a neural block.
Wasn't me. Damn, don't you hate it when the batteries go dead?
Break through it. Increase the extraction level.
You won't remember this part of our encounter. We will not give you wormhole technology. Why not? If you're not smart enough to discover it on your own, you're not smart enough to handle it wisely.
I mean, fair.
You'll have to find it yourself. The unconscious knowledge we've given you will guide you. Nothing more. That's all that we can do for you.
Segment his mind. As many layers as it takes.
Hey, you don't put that thing in here. I don't want a roommate. Get it out. My side, your side, my side, your side.
Maybe he'll be helpful.
Danger. Danger, Will Robinson.
But all it seems to be doing is stopping her from deteriorating further. Why didn't you want me to tell her it was your idea?
As a warrior, I should respect her wishes and not interfere.
It's Moya.
Oh.
She's having muscular contractions.
Oh.
It's killing Aeryn. We've got to stop the treatment now. Hunt her down. Let's hope Crichton gets here soon.
Guess she can pass for extremely pale.
Sparing the techno-babble gadget, girl. Let's just get on with it.
Excuse me, sir. Captain Trace has arrived.
Where's Crichton?
Crichton has vital information. Until I get it, you may not have
I order you to release him to me.
Your dereliction of duty is not my prime concern. You know this human better than anyone. What would persuade him to stop resisting the chair?
John. Keep your back to the wall camera and it's safe to talk.
Jenny, you there? Listen, I stashed the tissue gizmo under the checkpoint and get it back to the ship.
Worst day ever.
Yeah.
Grace.
Does Aeryn mean that much to him? Aeryn's just a shipmate. Crichton is in love with you. Once Aeryn's okay, we'll come back with reinforcements. Okay, let's get you out of here.
I've recaptured the Leviathan. Whether I deliver them alive or dead is up to me.
How do I keep them alive?
Stop resisting the Aurora chair.
So everybody on the ship's okay?
Oh, test him.
They're all unharmed, as is the Leviathan.
Fetch the comfy chair.
Little Monty Python.
I programmed a blind spot into the targeting system. Keep your prowler on this trajectory and they won't even see it. Well, I'll give you diversion. How much head start do you think you'll need? Go.
Where are you going, Tech?
Sorry, sir?
Where are you going?
I'm, level 3, sir. Commander's quarters?
There he is. Blast him.
Evacuation warning. Reactor overload. Evacuation warning.
Wait, sir, this prowler is non-operational. There's a faulty component in the frunium drive causing instabilities in the stabilizer. It may have been fixed if I could just have a look.
Instabilities in the stabilizer?
Very good, Shana.
Okay.
Well, sorry, man.
Wow, that escalated so quickly.
She must have really not liked that drink he bought her.
Crichton succeeded. Where is he? I want to see him. She should rest.
I'll stay here and watch over her, just in case.
Aww.
Friendship.
The Prowler has launched without authorization. It has vanished.
Crichton's accomplice. One of them, anyway. The false alarm was a diversion.
Oh, John.
Yeah.
Crichton will tell us.
Ah!
To be continued.
They didn't do that at any other point in
The
time.
three worst words when you're really into an episode.
They didn't do this at any other time in this season. Why now? This is what's supposed to happen in the penultimate episode.
Because they wanted to get you. That's
They
why,
did. They got me. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I didn't remember myself, but I knew we were getting close to the end, and I was like, how are we going to land this plane? We didn't. So that is it for Nerve. Heidi, your thoughts?
Okay. As always, really, really loved all of the characters, and just like even like Rigel's little few moments that we saw of him were exceptional and totally Rigel. interesting, like, we've seen other episodes where they may have like mentioned like a one-off sentence about something that had happened previously in the season, but this is the first time we have like a real lasting effect, besides Aeryn's like some of Pilot's DNA that's come up again a couple of times. But this is like a direct correlation between the last episode and this one. We didn't expect to see that Aeryn had any other ill effects. Of course, our brave warrior survived and she's fine, and oh no, she's gonna die. So that was unexpected already. And then the craziest plan ever, of course, the human's gonna be thinking outside of everyone else's boxes. So, trying to infiltrate this base, and now meeting. Okay, so I knew Scorpius existed. Like, I haven't been talking about him, obviously,
because as we've said previously, she did see the Peacekeeper Wars.
I did, and I know I've seen like bits and pieces of episodes, but I've never really
probably way on down the line.
Yeah, further on. So I knew he was a character. I didn't know he showed up in the first season. Like Gianna, I didn't know she showed up in the first season either. So and this shouldn't be spoilers for anyone else, but I know that there are certain crew members that aren't in the last few seasons, or at least season, or the Peacekeeper Wars. So I'm kind of like, I don't know when they're going to go, and I'm not excited about that either. So
we met another recurring character in this episode, but I'm not sure if you picked up on that, because again, you haven't seen so much of this.
Yeah, no, I know we're seeing Grace, saw Scorpius, PK Tech Girl.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I don't know who the other recurring character is.
Then we'll wait and let you find out.
Yay!
PK Tech Girl, I loved her in that episode, and liked the interaction with John. But when they said goodbye, I honestly did not remember if she came back or not. So it's Cheese Brain.
So,
TM. So I'm glad to see her back. I have a feeling her reunion is going to be short-lived, because I have a feeling the bad guys are going to be on her scent next episode. But I am definitely curious to see how John gets out of this, considering that Moya is not a vessel with that is weaponized.
No.
They're going to need some
hard
pressed to figure something out here.
Something. Of course, all of this makes me wonder, like, obviously everyone, puts together a series like this, has at least some plan, but it's like everything seems to be just falling right into place. We had the PK Tech Girl thing way early on in this season, and I feel like a few people said not their favorite, but I'm like, without that particular episode, her showing up here would make absolutely no sense. Right. So it was good that it was there. And then that human reaction, of course they would put something in his unconscious mind, and that would show up here. Right. So it's just like, great that we're seeing all those things lining up, but also really loving the interactions between the crewmates that are still on Moya. Dargo and Aeryn, especially Dargo and Zan, for sure. Love these interactions.
I find it really interesting, rewatching these episodes, and thanks to Swiss Cheese Brain, not remembering bits and pieces of them. I love that at the beginning of this series, we had Aeryn, who is very much a loner, very much a soldier, not wanting to be anything but that. And we have John, who is a scientist, not an adventurer. And slowly he is becoming the renegade cowboy, willing to stroll into a place, bluffing his tail off to make something happen.
He has a tail.
And you know what I mean. And she has learned to try new things, to learn new things, adapt in ways that she never would have before. It's like they've rubbed off on each other. No pun, no joke intended, but their interactions have pushed her to new territory, and they've pushed him into new territory. What he's willing to do for her and what she's willing to do for him already, even just at friendship level, and what the rest of the crew are willing to do for each other compared to where they started this journey is already really something to see. And I remember the feeling that I had at the end of the first season of this show, which was by the time, we were through the season finale, and everything. I loved this show. I didn't just like it. It wasn't just like, wow, that was a lot of fun. I hope it comes back. It was like, I could not wait for this show to come back. So I'm feeling that again. I'm remembering what I loved about this show every time we sit down and watch an episode. And it's really cool to be watching it with you because, you know, you did come at this a little bit backwards, having seen the Peacekeeper Wars and a couple of episodes scattered about, but to see how it all started and how the building blocks all came to build the thing that I love is really cool. And to share that with you. Yeah. It's good to share it with you too. We appreciate you taking this ride with us. We will be back next week for the Hidden Memory, which is episode 20. And we're getting really close. 3 episodes now left in this season. It has been a crazy ride. Once we pass the finale, we're probably going to take a break for a few weeks and recoup before we jump into season 2. But we will certainly be back for season 2 and 3 and 4 and Peacekeeper Wars.
Oh, for sure.
But anyway, that's it for us this time. As Heidi mentioned at the top of the episode, if you want to see the full length reaction to this, you can join us on Patreon for that. That link is down in the description. If you want to support the channel, but you can't do Patreon, the Cash App info is down there as well. Either way, we hope that you will come back next time and continue this ride with us. Until then.
Bye.
Bye.